Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Germany 2020. We had a new entrant, Dean. Good old Dean. He arrived. We had a very late arrival by Rob, who flew in from his fashion show on the west coast of America, jet-lagged and generally a bit worse to wear. His qualifying was somewhat curtailed as a result of a modest effort there. We didn't have Craig, we didn't have Ollie. Where was Ollie? And we didn't have Disney Dave either, I'm afraid. But up the front, the usuals. We got Sam, we got Harry, James is up there menacingly, we got Gunnar Dave, Ken's lurking behind me, and so is John. And so we wait for the lights, and Gunnar Dave. And as we wait for the lights, I don't make a very good start. You'll see in a minute, there you go, there's puffs of smoke, that's my wheel spin. James, meanwhile, keep an eye out for James. He's on the left at the moment. The first two are going to try and go through the corner a little bit close together. They had to lift a little. James plunges down the inside, sees his chance. Gunnar Dave's gone right round the outside of me. And sadly, already we lost Ken. Ken had an inexplicable accident, really. There's a bit of mayhem here. Dave's gone left. I have come across the leading group tripping over each other, so I had to take some avoiding action. John has therefore seized his opportunity to latch on the back and go past. Gunnar Dave's now somewhere behind me. There he is. John's a little long. This gives me some sort of chance, but this really isn't the moment to lose a front wing. And John's going to go agricultural if I'm not careful. So let's leave that alone. And I don't quite know what Dave was thinking there, but I think he got caught out again there, as he did a little bit at turn 2 when everybody ahead of him stopped. By lap 2, I'm on the tail of John. The leaders are getting away a little bit, but not too much. As I say, John's defence is to throw up some kind of earth smoke screen. But by lap 4, with Gunnar Dave still menacing behind me, I finally get the chance to test out the DRS. But again, this is not quite the moment. And John's keeping it neat and tidy through there. Behind you can see Dave going a little long. By lap 5, we've been tracking each other. Tyres are going away slightly, and that was the moment for me to slip into 4th. John's finding his tyres are already going away. It's actually pit stop time soon for me too, but I wasn't suffering quite so bad. Where's John? No, he's alright there, so away we go. Up ahead you can see that it's James now, or had been up ahead, but Sammy's had to get ahead of him. This is lap 7, and the pit stops have started, so it's quite busy at the front. I'm just behind my teammate effectively at that point, but soon afterwards I'm behind James. Lap 9, I've got about a few seconds to catch James, 2.7 I think it said there. We can sort of see him, and I'm going to have to chase James down. But I made a bit of a mistake having closed up a bit. That dropped me back again, and now I'm looking back and thinking, well, where's Gunnar Dave? He's going to be on my tail soon. Gunnar Dave had a very entertaining race. Thanks, by the way. Here's Rob. He's being very courteous to me. Thanks, Rob. Gunnar Dave had a very entertaining race with John towards the end, but I'm afraid I wasn't around to see that. I've managed to get back up by lap 21 onto the tail of James. So we can see him there. And we're going to have to go through the traffic as best we can. It becomes a little bit tricky as we go through some of this traffic. But I am caught back up with him. And in fact, when we come out of this point, you can see James has a bit of a gap, but again, he's got some traffic to get through, and it's all about to go wrong. Keep an eye on the dots ahead of me. Here we go. James is going to sweep in from left to right and find... Kubica was right where he wanted to be. Off to the left now. It's James. That ruined James's race, unfortunately. It was going to be entertaining otherwise. I was gradually catching him, but I'm now 33 or so seconds behind my teammate, who still hasn't taken the lead. However, Sam had a very good battle with Harry. I think it was in fact Harry's race to lose in the end, but sadly Harry did manage to lose it. So it fell into the hands of Sam. At this point on lap 31, again you can see I'm not lost much time to the guys up ahead. I'm still 30 odd seconds behind. And on lap 33, I think unfortunately we're about to find that we lost Rob. Rob, who'd been putting himself up, there he is, putting himself up into the points, finally had some kind of, well, should we say mechanical, were there all the bits on the car? Perhaps not. And that ended his race. To say, we lost Ken very sadly so early on. John and Gunnar Dave had a marvellous battle and sorted it out amongst themselves. James had a very good race. You saw his start, but it was marred by that incident with Qubits. Dean had a wonderful, very quiet in many ways. I think he diced with some of the guys at some points, but he had a wonderful real debut here, so hats off to Dean. John, of course, was entertaining as always, and in fact wound up edging out Gunnar Dave. So congratulations to Sam, commiserations to Harry, who did a fantastic job really to make a real race of it up the front there, and sadly, as I say, Rob just at the end there threw trying to point away perhaps, and again never stood a chance. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did, and hopefully maybe see you next time.